Hello everybody, and big welcome to cEDH TV gameplay. We're doing our first in live with real cards, and we're gonna do the same concept as much as possible with not hands revealed, but we're gonna go through mulligans, and throughout the game we might talk about our thought process and strategies of how we think regarding to the board state. Let's start with the mulligan. William is first.
Hello guys, this is me, William. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my mulligans that I've kept for this match. I am playing Rogsi, doing turbo stuff. This is my signature deck that I've been playing for a really long time. And I'm happy to bring the first IRL game to you guys with my favorite deck in the format. We're doing turbo stuff, but today we've kept a turn 1 fish with the backup and pivot plan of going into a turn 2 Jessica's Will and see where that leads us. Maybe that's gonna do something cool. We're trying out this new format. I'm not sure if this is gonna stick around, but yeah, we'll make something happen with this hand at very least. So take it away, Felix.
Okay, for the first time in forever, I am playing Blufarm. I haven't played Blufarm pretty much since last time I was on cEDH TV, so it's a real throwback for me. I have kept a 5, and it's not great, but it is a 5. We're looking at 3 lands, and a E-Tutor and a Demonic Consultation. So we're gonna play pretty much guaranteed a City of Brass or a Scalding Tarn, probably City of Brass to start us off, and then we will have access to either E-Tutor on Rogsi's second end step, or if things get really bad, I can also Demonic Consult for a Mindbreak Trap to stop a turn 2 win attempt, and then on my upkeep, play Enlightened Tutor for fish. So that's pretty much the plan.
Hello! Today I'm back with a good old classic. Since we're playing physical cards, I don't have as many decks. I'm playing Tymna Dargo. I kept a hand of 2 lands, Ancient Tomb and Golden Shrine. My plan is to turn 1 play a Arcane Signet into a Gamble, and then I have a Relic of Legends in my hand to make a bunch of mana and hopefully like tutor for a breach. I can even like gamble for a Altar of Dementia and like combo with my relic. It's not the fastest hand, so I might just lose in this pod, but I think I have the time to do it, and it's mostly creatures and artifacts, so this should be pretty good. And yeah, let's see how the game goes.
Me, I'm playing Kefka Court Mage, and I have a pretty good opening hand. I have a Chromox and a Lotus Petal and a bunch of lands into a kinda early, hopefully, if we draw something really great, turn 1 One Ring, or turn 2 the One Ring. And from that point we should be able to develop really good. We don't have much else than that. We basically just have card draw early or card draw from the command zone. But, you know, card draw will draw into win cons and all the things you need. Let's begin with the match.
Alright, any pre-games?
Nope. No.
Okay, I will start us off. Draw a card. I will play a Starting Town. It is the first turn. It comes in untapped. I will play my Rhetoric. I will lose 1 life for a blue, and I'll cast a Mystic Roar.
Oh, best.
Alright, that's gonna be my turn. I'll pass it over to you.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna play a City of Brass and pass the turn.
I'll draw for turn. Land for turn will be a Ancient Tomb. I'll then cast a Monk's Diamond. Discarding a... oh, trigger fish, you may draw.
I'll draw a card.
I'll discard a Golden Shrine. I'll tap 3, taking 2 for a Relic of Legends. Not paying for fish again. And then I pass the turn.
I'm going to draw a card for turn. I'm gonna play a Wooded Foothills that I'm gonna sacrifice, finding a Volcanic Island. Then I'm gonna play a Chromox, you may draw from fish, imprinting a Warrior's Oath, tapping for 2, to cast a Harmonic Prodigy, not drawing from fish from this one, passing turn.
Alright, we will take our turn. Untap, pay for my Mystic Remora, not taking any damage. I will draw for turn. I'll play City of Traitors as my land for the turn, and I'll follow it up with an Arcane Signet. And if that's good, I'll pass to Felix.
I'm gonna play an Enlightened Tutor on your end step.
trigger my fish. I will draw a card.
Sounds good.
I have no responses to the Enlightened Tutor. You may
Yep.
go ahead and search.
Okay, I'm going to get a Mystic Remora of my own.
Yes, discarding a Bloodstained Mire to hand size and pass it over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna take my turn. I'm gonna draw Mystic Remora. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn, and then I'm gonna pay 1 life with City of Brass and play Mystic Remora. Trigger Mystic Remora. Any responses? Then I will pass the turn.
Go to my turn, untap and draw. I'll take 2 damage, tap 3 to cast a Tymna. Then I'll use my 1 mana floating, tapping Tymna as well, to cast a Arcane Signet, not paying for any Remoras. Then I'll tap Arcane Signets to cast a Goblin Welder. And then I pass my turn.
I'm going to draw a card for the turn. Polluted Delta, sacrifice that, finding an underground sea. I'm gonna play a Lotus Petal you can draw from your fishes.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna announce and cast the One Ring by sacrificing my Lotus Petal, and you can draw from your fish again. And then I'm passing the turn.
Okay, this is the part where we go crazy, I think. I've drawn a bunch of cards and I'm about to do something silly with those. So we're not gonna pay for this Mystic Remora and we're gonna go to our draw step. Okay, as my first spell, I'll cast a Jeska's Will with both modes, targeting Felix. You may draw for Remora.
I'm gonna respond. I'll cast a Force of Will pitching Brain Freeze, targeting Jeska's Will.
Okay.
Declared Force Resolve.
In response to your Force of Will, I will cast a Flare of Duplication with the alternate cost, sacrificing Rogue to command zone, targeting Jeska. You may draw for more.
Thank you.
No.
Can any of my other teammates cast a spell? I've drawn a Mystical Tutor, and if you can give me a fish trigger, I can try to find another counter.
I cannot.
I can try and draw a card with the One Ring. Can't do anything. Sorry.
Epic.
Alright, no responses to Flare. I will
Nope.
have a copy of my Jeska's Will, targeting straightforward.
6 cards.
So 6 cards, 6 red, and I will exile top 3 until end of turn. So we got ourselves a Flusterstorm, a Defense Grid, and a Verdant Catacombs. Pretty cool cards. I will have no further responses after that. I will tend to save my Flusterstorm for a later purpose. Force of Will resolves. So my next game action will be to play this Verdant Catacombs, and I will trigger my City of Traitors. That goes to my graveyard, and I will lose a life and fetch.
I'm actually gonna be disgustingly optimal and fetch in response.
No effects.
Cool. Underground Sea.
All right. May I resolve?
Yes,
my
of course, of course.
Okay. I will resolve my fetch.
Underground Sea.
Oh, nice, nice. Good taste, sir. I also got an Underground Sea. Alright, next game action. I will play Defense Grid from Exile using 2 red mana.
I'd like to respond to my Mystic Remora trigger by casting a Mystical Tutor.
Alright, I have no effects for Mystical Tutor.
Okay, I'm gonna get a Mind Break Trap, and I'm gonna put it on top of my library.
I will pass on the Mystic Remora trigger. You may draw your Mind Break Trap.
Cool, I will put it onto the stack, countering Defense Grid.
In response to the Mind Break Trap, targeting my Defense Grid, I will cast my Mind Break Trap, targeting this.
Fish.
You may draw a fish.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Jag har ingenting.
We are back to Defense Grid, back on the stack.
Pass.
Pass.
We have 3 passes and 4 passes. I also pass on the Defense Grid. That means in Magic that it resolves. So now I will proceed to win the game. My first game action after feeling safe, I will cast a Lotus Petal. You may draw off every single non-creature spell I cast. I will then cast a Rograk, paying with 2 red mana. I will then cast a Culling the Weak, sacrificing my Rograk to my graveyard, getting 4 black mana. I will then cast a Demonic Council using 2 black mana, and since I have Delirium, I get to not only search for demons in my deck, I get to search for any card. I will then cast a Underworld Breach, paying with 1 red mana and 1 black mana. I will be holding priority on this breach and attempt to cast an Daze for its alternate cost. I will then hold priority on the days, targeting Underworld Breach, and I will cast this Offer You Can't Refuse, targeting days. I will pass priority on this Offer You Can't Refuse, let it resolve, and counter my days, making me 2 treasures richer. I will then let my Underworld Breach resolve, because I need that to win the game. So, maintaining my Delirium, I'm going to cast this Demonic Council, spending my floating mana that I have available. This Demonic Council is going to get a Brain Freeze. I have the mana to spend to be able to cast it, and I have a Lotus Petal in my graveyard. That's gonna make it deterministic that I can ensure a win with a Thassa's Oracle once I build my library. So GG's.
GG's.
Well played.
Thank you so much for watching this super fast pilot game. We hope to make more, and we will see how we mix match between some online games and some games like this. Leave a comment below what you think, if you have suggestions and such, and congratulations William for winning the match.
Leave a comment below if you think William is hot.